A common question that I get asked is those that have had TPLO surgery, you're 8 weeks post-op, but your dog is still not using the leg properly. So today I'm going to answer that question and give you some exercises you can do at home to help your dog use the leg better. Welcome to Canine Wellness Online. I'm Tanya Costa and I've been doing canine physio for over 20 years. A common question that I've been asked recently is, you're 8 weeks post-op, your vet has given you the go-ahead to go to a normal routine, and yet you notice your dog still isn't using the leg properly. And maybe he skips going up the stairs, or he won't use that leg going down the stairs, or maybe up and down curves. So I'm going to give you 3 exercises you can do that can help with that. And the reason this happens is twofold. Firstly, it can be a habit, because depending on how long your dog was limping before you had the surgery, it becomes a habit. And so your dog has just learned not to really use that leg properly. The second reason why they don't use it is because why use 4 legs when you can use 3 just as easily? So now, what you've all been waiting for, 3 exercises. So the first exercise I call backing up. And I'm going to show you in this video how to do it. First of all, you want to stand in front of your dog and you want to make sure that you don't lift the treat too high up, because most of us train our dog using our hand and lifting it up towards ourselves to get them to sit. And so your dog just naturally assumes that you want him to sit. So it's best to have the treat at sort of a neutral level. And what you're going to do is let your dog lick the treat. Please make sure that you're not withholding the treat from your dog. And then you walk towards your dog. It's similar to when you're in the kitchen cooking and your dog's getting in your way and you're like, get out, get out, get out. And so you're pushing your dog backwards. Well, same idea here. So by using the treat and pushing towards them, you're going to get your dog to go back a few steps. And the reason this works so well is because this isn't a learned behavior. It's something they have to think about. And when they have to think about it, they actually use the leg. And how you can tell if they're using the leg is when you push towards, let's say it's the right back leg that the surgery was on. And when you push towards, you'll see the toes on that right leg start to come apart. And that tells you that he's starting to bear some weight. And the other benefit to this is you're getting your dog to bend his knee. So you're activating some core muscles like the glutes, the hamstrings, the quads, and these are all muscles that you need to strengthen. The second exercise is cavalettis, and I have done a video on this before, but I really think this is important for your dog. So these are purchased cavalettis that I have, and I don't recommend buying these for any other reason than they're super expensive. I will show you at the end of the video how you can make your own. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to use your leash and take your dog, not quickly, but slowly over, preferably more than 5. I have only 3 here because that's all I have here, but preferably more than 5. And the reason is because the first one they don't usually do very well, and the last one they kind of hop over, which you see in this video with Ben. So if you have 5 set up or more, the middle ones, the dog has to lift up his leg. So again, using the right leg as an example, when your dog has to step over with the left leg, the right leg has to be fully weight bearing so he can lift his left leg over the bar. And just a quick tip here, using treats sometimes makes the dog trip over because they're too busy looking at your hand with the treat in it, which you see here. Now, exercise number 3, which is a variation of the other exercise. And you can also set these cones up, or whatever you end up using. You can set them up in like a little circular pattern and have your dog go around one way and then the other way. So this is similar to one of the exercises I gave, weaving around cones or doing figure 8s. But now you're adding in a level of difficulty by having your dog having to step over using the bad leg, or the one that they're not fully weight bearing on. And the reason you want to go in both directions is just because you want to make sure that you're capturing that leg. And sometimes they do better with the leg on the outside, and other times they do better with it on the inside. So here's a little hack for you on how to make your own cavalettis. You can go to your nearest dollar store and buy those little orange cones. And also there you can get some stick-on Velcro or glue-on type Velcro. And what you're going to do is put one side of the Velcro on the cone and one side on, in this case I used a PVC pipe, but you could use anything. You could use a garden stake or a little bamboo stick. You take the other side of the Velcro, wrap it around the two ends of the stick or the pole that you're using. And then what you can do is set up height adjustments for your dog to step over the cones. And just to help you out a little bit, here are some ideas that some of my clients have used in the past to make cavalettis. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you soon.